Obviously, that was a big game for us, and we needed those 2 points. So, it sucks to lose that one, but you just kind of got to forget about it because next one's important too. So, it sucks, but we got to move on.
How would you evaluate your team's play here tonight?
Yeah, I think we had moments where we were dominating and rolling lines over. I think we had a great start, and then we just had a few shifts where we let them get some momentum and get back in it. So. I think if we kept that start going for a full 60, would have been better for us.
What happened in both the first and the second period? You guys were kind of in control the first 10 minutes, and you weren't able to sustain that through both periods.
Yeah, we had good starts to both those first 2 periods, and just a couple little mistakes. I let them get some momentum, and obviously I know that's a team that's hard to play against when they have good momentum like that. So it's a tough one, but kind of have a quick memory.
Win or lose, being in a playoff race, Dylan, do you find yourself scoreboard watching and that being a little bit different?
Yeah, you obviously know what's going on around the league, but can't look too far ahead. Just got to focus on one game at a time and, going out and winning the next game. I think, we put ourselves in a good spot. We just got to take care of our own games one at a time. We'll be good.
What was your reaction to the video?
Yeah, it's a little emotional for sure. Obviously, I love my time here. A lot of great memories here. This is where I started my NHL career. So, and I was very proud to be a Buffalo Sabre. It obviously didn't work out, but I'll always look back on my time here as a great time, and where I made lots of long-lasting friendships.
Going off of that, what were your emotions just going through warm-ups and as the game was getting started, your first couple of shifts?
Yeah, warm-ups was weird for sure. I tried to just kind of block a lot of that out, not interact with anyone, to just kind of try and focus on the game and not letting that get in my head a bit. I just tried to go out there and just play like it was any other game. But obviously it's tough when you got a lot of good buddies over there. But yeah.
Krebs got the cheapest shot in on you, would you say?
I don't even know when that one was. When was that one?
The first period, he was.
I think you're both laughing.
Yeah.
He gave you a bit of
Oh yeah. Yeah, I gave him a couple back.
Things calmed down for you emotionally after the first goal and you helping out on it?
Not really, no. I just really wanted to win that game. I think we had it at the start. We were in control, and we just kind of let them back in it. We should have just kept pushing, and I think Rhymes made a lot of big saves early on, and we got a very few of those.
This one obviously hurts.
Yeah, it stings for sure. A lot of good minutes, but it felt like a couple of times we got the lead. I don't know if let up is the word, whatever it is, but a couple of plays I felt like we left out there for chances, and they capitalized. It's tough sometimes. Those teams that are kind of out of playoff picture, they can find ways to get those plays. They get behind you a lot. It seems like they're playing a little bit looser, and felt like we stopped forechecking. I thought our first 17 minutes of the first period, we were forechecking, we're on them, and we weren't establishing that as much. But we had good minutes throughout. It just was kind of inconsistent.
Moments of lack of desperation at times, do you think?
Yeah, you can say that, but it's like you're gonna build those things all the time, every game. That's what we're going to have to do the rest of the way. I don't know if it's something we just got to keep talking about all the time. I guess, but it's also something that we should just know, and we're not going to just there's I don't know how many games, and then we got more to play, so we just got to regroup.
Qu'est-ce que tu prends de ce match pour aller à
Je pense qu'on n'a pas été assez constant dans le match pour avoir du succès pour le match au complet. Il y a une coupe de jeux qu'on a laissé un peu par chance, puis l'autre équipe a trouvé le moyen de marquer. Donc, on a quelques bons efforts, beaucoup de bons jeux, mais pas assez pour garantir une victoire ce soir.
C'est quoi dans le jeu de Buffalo qui prend assez de troubles avec les Sénateurs cette saison?
Je ne sais pas si juste les Sénateurs, mais j'ai été avec d'autres équipes dans les dernières années. C'est une équipe en reconstruction, puis honnêtement, ça l'est arrivé plusieurs fois. Donc, c'est pas une équipe évidente à jouer à ce temps-ci de l'année quand ils ont beaucoup de talent, des bons joueurs. Tu regardes leur alignement. Donc, ils jouaient avec un peu sans recul, aucune raison de ne pas pousser à certains moments. On n'a pas bien réagi, évidemment.
after a game like this?
Shitty feeling, especially this time of the year to lose a game like that. Yeah, shitty.
What is it about this Sabres team that is giving you guys so much trouble throughout the season?
Yeah, they're 3-0 against us. They just got to find a way. We play them one more time next week. It's a big one. It's just got to find a way to bear down on every puck battle, and just do whatever it takes to win. I think we strayed away from that time.
You guys had some good starts in the first and second period. Why weren't you able to sustain those starts?
I think it's just we didn't commit to it. If we committed to that, then the game probably would have been a different way. But we just didn't do it. Ultimately, just cost us in the end.
I think at 5-on-5, your line was out shooting the Sabres 12-3. What was working for you guys, but just not being able to finish?
Just one of those nights, I guess, that usually they say you get all those chances, eventually they'll go in. Didn't happen tonight, but just have to carry that over into Detroit and learn from it. I think we just were using each other well, in good spots for each other, and just next game it's an opportunity for us to do that again, but capitalize on our chances.
How has it been with Fabian Zetterlund being on your line?
I've really liked it. He's a great player, great person as well, and I think he has that gel of speed, skill, and willingness to get to the net and to the inside as well. He had a lot of great days right around the net, and I know for him it's he's probably frustrated with himself, but you're doing the right thing if you're getting a lot of chances to score, and he's going to score a big goal for us at the right time.
How would you assess your team's play here tonight?
We did a lot of good things tonight. Had some moments in the game where I thought we dominated. We got to find a way to score a few more goals. 5-on-5 though.
Scoring at 5-on-5 has been an issue all season.
Yeah.
How are your frustration levels with it at this point?
Well, tonight you're frustrated. We needed another goal. In the first 14 minutes, we probably could have had 3 goals. So it's frustrating, especially losing at this time of year when it's easy to say, you probably might easily win this game 7 times out of 10, but we gotta be harder around their net.
Are there any frustrations have you noticed any frustrations from the guys on the bench in the game? Just not finishing chances at 5-on-5?
No, I don't think this has been we've been scoring a fair amount lately. I mean, maybe short term, last few games, but you don't really notice that during the course of a game.
How frustrating is it to see that your team at least had good starts in the first and second, but
Yeah.
for whatever reason they just weren't able to sustain it?
Well, the other team's going to push back too, and they did. Give them credit; they pushed back. They're in their building, and but I thought this was a game that we got to find a way to get to overtime or get a point out of it. I thought we had made a few mistakes defensively that cost us goals, and ultimately, we lose the game.
How are you feeling about your third pair? We noticed Travis Hamonic played a couple seconds more than Artem Zub and maybe a little bit more than Jake Sanderson at 5-on-5.
Yeah, we'll watch the game tape.